I think we got a little streak going. We won about the last 10 games, right?
Something like that. I'm trying to change up my systems a little bit. Try to find the exact system that works well against Almeida. He seems to be highly aggressive. I'm not exactly sure why.
Why so serious?
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not so happy with my position here, though. I will be playing pawn at a6.
Rook g1 is the best move there.
You think?
Yes, it is.
Just to preempt.
And then pawn a6.
Alright. We can do it either way.
Right, so Rook g1 is a classic Bughouse move. And as you see, his opponent has reciprocated and he played it on his side of the board. It's a very logical move as far as defending goes. Take the knight.
So yeah, I'm just trying to put a lot of pressure on his knight on c6. You know, it's all about the focal point. Identify one square and just hit it as hard as you can. So now with e6, I'm gonna go ahead and wow, I can't believe it. So a heavy piece is gonna be really good. He just gave me a great attack on his king. Really didn't think he'd do that. So I'm gonna try to keep up the threats. Queen e2. You know, now I'm threatening knight to f5.
Kind of a blocker. So I really needed that piece. Maybe knight at e5.
Yeah, so now knight to e5. I'm trying to create some weak squares, and those pawns are going to be a good grip. So I'm about to sack my queen.
The problem is, yeah, he left his queen open, which seems to be okay, actually. Well, actually, don't give that queen if you can hold it at all. So my position isn't so great. Luckily,
neither is mine.
We're down a lot of time. If no knight, I can live, but maybe I can live, actually.
Just give me some pieces and I'll win.
It's getting kind of bad, actually.
I just need pieces.
Yeah,
I got a great attack. If you can sit,
yeah,
no, we're down too much time.
Yeah. Too slow, Will. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to give it some.
You're dead.
Will Stewart. Kazim Gulamali.
Bughouse. So again, my opponent let me play d4 here. We've been playing a little series with these guys. And I'm going to play bishop at b6 now. So I'm going to try to invade on the dark squares. Looks like he's probably going to... Well, now I got knight g4. So Bughouse is really similar to chess. You just want to create focal points.
Don't trade.
And so now I've got a great focal point on e3. So I'm going to give up some pawns, which is not going to be good for my partner. But
yeah,
on the flip
for some
side,
reason I always get the... No knight, no knight. So for some reason I'm always getting the bad end of these attacks. I don't know why. Maybe it's me, maybe it's my partner. Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe so.
Play d6.
Play d6 here?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, it helps me a lot. See, and the reason I told my partner, even though he had a big attack going, I know the attack would have killed me, just like in previous games.
So I'm just gonna try to, dropping pawns in the center. It's kind of the caveman move. But it can be very effective.
Still no knight. Actually, you sit. So again, sitting in Bughouse and communication is really, really important. If you don't, you can get checkmated very, very easily. As you can see, my king on g2 is really, really exposed. If he simply got about 2 or 3 pieces, I would probably be just lost. It keeps it.
So yeah, now here we're gonna sit it down as long as we can because Kazim is under a big attack.
Okay,
so now I've got to go because we're down on time. So we're going to try to go a lot fast. Moving fast in Bughouse is just paramount. And I've got a good attack, so I'm going to ask my partner for a knight. That would help me out a lot. So I'm going to play bishop at h5, so I'm going to try to remove the defender on g4 that knight. Can I trade a little bit?
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to... Okay, so he took the right way. So I'm going to try... I'm still trying to break in this position, but it's been tough. And if you're ever just too confused in Bughouse, you just gotta develop.
Trades are still bad, and will be for the rest of the game. So basically, we have to figure out a strategy as my opponent, El Matos, is being highly aggressive in every game. So we're going to have to coordinate either openings or coordinate trade issues as far as picking 2 openings that will work well together. So right now, Will is actually low on time, so he doesn't have the option of sitting. So he's going to have to spit out a few good moves. Let's see what we can go from there. And trade as little as possible. As you can see, he retreated the knight to h6, where it's usually pretty passive, but
I've got a little...
Alright, sit.
I've got some hopes of an attack.
Sit. One pawn mates with. Ooh. And there it is again, the factor of lag, the fact that Almedos has lagged 11 seconds is apparently...
It's decisive.
Yeah, very decisive.
As you can see, V.A. Boris is uptime against Vance. But Almedos lagged so much. Maybe that's why V.A. Boris is uptime. Otherwise, maybe we'd be equal? I don't know. It's tough to say.
It looks like since he lagged so much, Almedos, he got a slight edge. As you can see, the lag comparison, 11 seconds versus 5 seconds.
So I'm going to try to drop this check so that we don't lose immediately, but I'm going to wait until we're way down on time.
Right, so
to make it a little more chance.
The spike check is going to be queen of b4 check. That's what Will is planning to do. He's got to time it just right to get the full value of it, because any second is going to count. All right, so we got some confirmation. Ooh. All right, and now my king is off to the races. We got to try to live.
I just geeked out and lost.
Wow, well done, sir.
We were lost anyway.